Hello and welcome back. Today in top 300 or so ranked Mythic Standard, we're going to be doing some Dimir Midrange. It's a really good deck in best of one, very top of the B tier, and we're going to be building it today to make sure we can handle all the big creature matchups. So again, I've been focusing on this lately, you know, the mono white, scale it up deck, the mono green, scale up a 64/64 trample deck. All these things are really important to answer. So we're going to lean into 3 copies of Shoot the Sheriff and just 1 counterspell. I'm not too worried about it. Like, this could be okay in some matchups late game, but for the most part, if they are on the play and they have their key creature down and we miss the counterspell opportunity, then we're just sad. So we're gonna go 3 Shoot the Sheriffs and just a single Phantom Interference. Similarly, we're gonna try out some Tragic Trajectory here today. It's a little awkward sometimes. It might be a little hard to trigger Void. We could sack a map token to trigger Void. We get Flip the Cecil. I think that would trigger Void. We could shuffle away a Drowner or an Ninjutsu in a Kaito. Those are basically our ways to have a non-land permanent leave our side of the battlefield to get the nice -10/-10. But there'll be some times where it's awkward, and it is sorcery speed, so we'll see how it goes. I'm going to leave that last copy for Into the Floodmaw, which I still think is really good removal if we have access to blue. Going to run 3 Legendary Cecils, last slot going to Tiny Bones. I don't think we need 4 copies of this legendary creature. You still want lots of 1-drops to pair with the Kaito Ninjutsu and the Enduring Curiosity attack. And then lastly, maybe most interestingly, we're going to run more Preachers versus Tidebender. I did think about this quite a bit. I think Tidebender could be very good against the meta I'm describing. Shut down the Ajani triggered ability, shut down any of the green creatures triggered growth abilities, but then you kind of have a 3/2 lying around. It doesn't really attack or block very well. Whereas Preacher by comparison is good always. It's never bad. It's a 3-mana 2/4. Death Touch does well against mono red. The 1/1 Lifelinker does well against mono red. And worst case scenario, draw a free card every turn. So this card is never bad, and I think I'd rather run it over the Tidebender, although we could see this card, we could miss this card today. Okay, let's do it. Let's do some best of one. Kaito should perform very well. It was much worse in best of one before the ban list / rotation, because if your opponent goes turn 1 Heartfire Hero, turn 2 Manifold Mouse, you can't attack and flash in Kaito. You're just already dead. So that was always very awkward. And it was very good in best of 3, which is generally a slower format, and not so good in best of 1. But post-ban, post-rotation, it should actually be a decent card in best of 1. I think that's part of why Dimir's a lot better than it used to be. We're on the draw. I've been on the draw every game today, every warm-up game. I think I've been on the draw the last 6 games in a row. Which I would normally say is okay, but actually it's not that okay. It's actually a hugely important factor in trying to win games. Turn 1 Elf. So someone asked me the other day, yeah, we can get this down. Why am I not shooting the bird? Why am I not immediately shocking turn 1 Llanowar Elves? And the answer is, honestly, this is not a problem in their deck. It is they have a couple, more than a couple, they have several key creatures that must die or you lose the game. And the elf is not one of them. And if you spend all your removal spells on the elves, then you don't have anything left for the key creatures. So I think we will probably bat here and see if we can't take a key creature out of their hand. I don't think they would have kept this hand unless they had something useful. What does this card do? Whenever a land you control enters, double the power of target creature you control until end of turn. Okay, so all these cards are awful for us. Hydra is like the one, right? We actually have the Tidebender, but they'll play it next turn to get double triggers, and it's like too late, right? We could shuffle it away with the Drowner. We don't have a mana for all that yet. I might take the Ice Till, because they immediately get value out of that, and we can plan to shuffle away the other one. And hope they don't draw the Snakeskin Veil. We'll see if they crack the wilds. They don't. Yes, they want to go. I think they want to go Hydra here, and then crack both and just have a giant creature. And then it's all on us to shuffle it away. Yep. Okay. They won't have any tapped lands, but I think we have to. We can actually Tidebender here and shut it down and just leave it as a 2/2. I think that's actually very good. Get some use out of that card. But I guess awkwardly, they'll be able to crack one of the passages, right? So at least get it up to a 4/4, I think. But maybe that's a little more tolerable. You can actually counter this activated ability, but I think we need to counter the Hydra. So if they're smart, they should crack the Fabled Passage now, because they will get a double. If they wait, then the ability's just gone. They'll let it resolve. Okay. So that's huge for us. So now if they crack the passage, it's not double the Hydra anymore. And now we still have to deal with this Harmonizer. Whenever land you control enters, double the power of target creature you control. Can warp that in for what it's worth. Okay. All tapped out. Attack first. It's just double the power, right? Double the power. So if we block, we just trade the Tidebinder with the Hydra, right? And that's it. Double the power, not the toughness. Okay, I mean, this is fine. Then we don't have to deal with... I think that's fine. Okay, sure. This guy doesn't have trample either, so if we get land, we could lock it down with Drowner. I think that'd be really nice. Otherwise, we're taking at least 8. Right, if they go 8-16, that's tough. We could play the Preacher just to block. Or we could even... Yeah, we don't really give him back the bat. We'll see. Hopefully we hit land here. And then we can go bat and also Drowner. They're being weird, though. They can't figure out what. If they want to crack the Fabled Passage now to have an extra mana for next turn, I guess. We do hit land. I like that a lot. I think we'll take a look with the next bat rather than Enduring Curiosity. Curiosity next turn. They're just being so suspicious here, right? What's going on? Just holding maximum priority all the time. It does not come in untapped. It comes in tapped. So I don't know why we're waiting for this. Okay, we'll read some comments. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's chilling out. Z Kalongo says, I see everyone playing with this Goblin 1 cost. The 1 mana 2/1 with Exhaust. Okay, hold on. Bristly Bill and another Harmonizer. Temporarily double the power. I think Bristly Bill is actually a bigger issue. Because the counters stick around forever. We can shuffle this other stuff away. Let's try to take this guy. We can just tap down the Harmonizer. Anyway, I see everyone playing this 1 mana Goblin, but I never saw somebody really using his ability. Looks like when we have to use that, it's too late to win. I'm removing the Goblin from my deck. It's fine. I mean, what are you going to put instead is the question, right? It's okay. It's a 1 mana 2/1. It's very hard. And late game, if you have a land or 2, you can pay 3. You can upgrade it and, you know, cycle away the land or 2 lands even and get 2 fresh cards. Like, there's nothing wrong with that at all. I think it statistically competes a little bit with the 1 mana 1/1 haste artifact toy monkey creature, which I think is a little bit better on average in most red decks. I included the special goblin. I think really, well, one of it was the deck started as a burn deck, and so the ability to just late game, you know, cycle away 2 lands, potentially hit the last burn spell you need is thematically very nice in that deck. And I also like that it wielded Shelter by Ghost a little bit better. This is all fine and dandy. Let's have him crack the... I'm not going to crack the passage. Okay, again, these guys don't have trample, right? So I think we can just attack with the bats, flashing the curiosity. I don't think we have to... I don't think we have to shuffle this thing away. I'm honestly not that concerned about it. Double, 8, 16. Even that we could survive. They don't have trample. Doesn't have trample. Doesn't have trample, I don't care. Just block with the curiosity, right? Who cares? Maybe we hit land, maybe play Siren. But with curiosity down, we just outdraw them. We can make as many blockers as we want. If they don't have trample, I just don't care. Alright, we draw 2. Not a land. It is a land, not the right color though. It's okay. Yeah, so I like that it could level up a little bit, which lets it wield shelter a little bit better. Actually, again, without trample, it looks scary, but it's not, right? Okay. Run it back again. We're pretty happy to trade. We'll take all these trades, I guess. If you go double... We just draw more cards if we don't block, right? So you go... You just go 4-6. No, you go 4-8, take 10. Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. We'll take the draws. It's okay. Yeah, just wield shelter a little bit better. Okay. Brandon Green says, I legit do not understand best of one play. It's magic, but it's not. No hate though, just seems like easy wins. I wouldn't say easy wins. I actually, this is gonna be controversial. I think it's harder to rank up in best of one than best of three. For whatever, I just don't think as many people play best of three on Arena, right? Best of one is the most played format. So, it's just less competitive. Actually, mismath is hard. I forgot the other harmonizer was also still in effect. So we dropped to 3, which is awkward because I was busy talking, but I'm still not super worried about this. Attack all button looks fine. Could even shuffle away the harmonizer if we really wanted to. Okay, I'm still not super worried about anything. Did mismath that super hard. I forgot the secondary harmonizer still has activated abilities around, triggered abilities around. You can do this all day. Dude, I can do this all day. What are you talking about? Oh my god. He can ping us for, let's see, 5, 6, 7 for 5. Exactly 5. Nope, just Tifa. Okay, that's fine. If he does top deck the, this is fine. I don't care. I don't think you can do this for as long as you think you can. This is a weird attack. There's no lands down. Super weird attack. Free block here. And can trade here if we want. This is fine with me. I do want to get us out of range of lethal off of the World Soul Rage or whatever. Okay, we can lock down the other creature too, which is really, if it wasn't lethal before, it's really lethal now. Can also tap down this guy. We do want to get our lifelink out of range of stuff. I'm playing pretty loose here because I just don't really think they can beat us from here. Draw 5. Most notably, we were out of range of World Soul Rage, because they could have top decked it and done I don't really need to use anything here. I don't care. That's fine. Now they're at 7 max, I could do is X equals 3. That's a card. Okay, land off the top. Worst they could do is hit a bird off the top, and then the game is over. I can do this all day. Yeah, I in general have found, it's anecdotal, I don't really have proof to back it up, but my personal experience is, I think I also just get paired up against lower rank people, because there just aren't as many people playing. And so that likely means they are of a either the lower skill level, or worse cards aren't playing as competitive a deck. Like, I find that I get paired up against worse people in general in best of 3. That's just been my lived experience. Yeah. Mandy1506 says, I saw a bunch of decks featuring Lightstall Inquisitor instead of Grease Wrench Goblin, so that you have a white 1-drop. What do you think? On the play, looks good. Good enough. I haven't played the Lightstall Inquisitor yet. So far I've never found it to be debilitating. Feels like they want to kill this thing. They're stick, right? So if we go for the map token, we think they'll kill the map token target. I think we're okay if they kill Cecil here, because then we get a guaranteed Siren hit. They're not going to play a 2-drop though. Who do we most want to die? I think we want to bounce the Siren to get the value. So I think we let them, you know, cut this down or whatever they're going to do. They could only have stab. Yeah, they just have stab. Okay, that's nice then. Yeah, maybe there's no way to kill a 2-3. There's no cut down. Okay. Starting town, showing up. Yeah, I haven't tried that. Again, every time I think I've only had it played against me once. And that's interesting. I guess we could kill it after the fact, right? We should get a 1-1 out of the deal. Okay. Comes back, but we do get to Tragic Trajectory it, and it's dead for good. Yeah, I think it's this. Okay, well, there goes Kaito. And we'll find if they have a removal spell for Preacher. We're not getting the card draw, though. Dark Confidant. Okay, okay. Sure. Okay, that's all we got. They do get to cast our Kaito, though, which is kind of weird. We'll play the last fast land, I guess. Alright, so they can exile the bat. Duress would be useless, though. Return 2-card creature planeswalkers. Stab the bat. Get back Duress. Doesn't actually matter, because we'll basically play everything out here for the rest of the game. Instant. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Kill Preacher before combat. Yeah. I think we offer this still. I think we're still happy if they lose their Dark Confidant. They could play Liliana. We're just playing everything out here. No secrets to be had. Ooh, down to 2. Let's go. Okay, they still play a 6/6. I guess they are, right? They just flip it. They just play the 6/6 half. They scoop. They could have lived, right? Right? Play the 6/6. Block with both. Right? Then you're fine. Drop to 1, then flip the Annex, then you're good to go. Like that was a premature scoop. Yeah, I've yet to see the Lightstall Inquisitor do anything. I wouldn't be surprised if it ended up being good, but I just like exile a land and it's fine, and I just haven't seen it pop off that much. Peter Dominica asked, do you think that there are too many sets released per year and that the tempo of releasing new cards is too high? Okay, there's the me answer and there's the you answer. The me answer is the more frequent cards are released, the better my life is as a quote-unquote content creator, someone who is making content quite frequently. Run the play, this is okay enough. And it's because people like new cards. You guys like to watch the new videos when the new cards come out, right? Those are always, I mean, the highest performing videos for me are a new set release comes out and I'm able to identify a very good deck. It actually doesn't matter if I identify a good deck or not. You can absolutely play a terrible deck and use a clickbait thumbnail and you will still get tens of thousands of views if you want. And I try not to do that. I guess we're flashing this in now just to play it out. Otherwise, we never really get a chance to do it. I think it's okay. I think we might have to shoot the Sheriff because this card's just too good on their board instead of Preachuring. We Preacher, they attack into us. I guess it's not that bad. If they play Sir Conan or whatever, what do they name here? Human. If they name Sir what's-his-face, then they have a 3 creatures die, right? So then they have a 4/4. We kill it, they kill the Preacher. Voice Victor is really good on their board. I think I still might go Preacher here, though. Yeah, people love new cards. I've been thinking about doing another, you know, like Mythbusters Busted and Broken video. I don't even know if it's worth it, man. Like I would say, if you search Busted and Broken for Edge of Eternities and you look at like the most watched video or whatever, it's one of the worst decks in Standard. So I could do another classic one of those videos. Ooh, okay. That's not the end of the world. We got a 2/2 out of that. I would take the double block on the voice, I think. Huh. Well, they spent a lot of mana on that. We could just run back Preacher here. Alright, opponent is not afraid. You got it. You've called my bluff. We'll try this again. I would like to resolve this card. Eventually we can bat, but they don't have anything down there yet, so I'm not pushed to bat. Yeah, so from my standpoint, the more frequent sets are released, the better it is for me for making content. And also I get bored less frequently. I like new things. It's a lot of surveils. Let's see if he goes for the attack or not. No. Okay, this is awkward because all our removal spells are only mediocre. But they don't know that we have the bat, which is nice. We are tight on black. We only get a little token out of this. I think it's just this. The 2/2 is not so good. I think we just take this. See if they want to interact at all. We could shoot the Sheriff. Single block. Double block. Yeah, we keep the Preacher around another turn. I think I'm okay. Again, there's not a whole lot down there yet. Even if there is, not the end of the world. I think I'm gonna keep the Preacher around as long as we can. So we can zap one of these guys. At some point we have to bat, though. We have to try to bat away the, raise the past. Yep, they do get the sack, they do get the surveil. This guy dies as well. But they did not surveil that one away, which was a mistake, right? Servanham. Warlock. What is that? I'll take the double block here. And then we can try to bat away the potential raise the past if they have it. There's not, yeah, there's a couple things down there. There'll be 3 things down there now. That's not bad. I think we want to tap down the Drowner on... Tap down this guy on their turn, right? Which means we're not batting. They have 3 things down there. We don't know if they have raised the past yet. I would like to get rid of Servandham, though. Do we lose if they have raised the past? Probably, right? Would they have done it last turn? Maybe. I think it's probably the best bat turn we're going to get. So I think we have to go for it here. I don't think they would trade with the Preacher. I think we can still attack with the Preacher, though. If they do trade everything, then we're golden. They eat it. Okay. Yeah, I think we have to go for bat here. Just land? Okay. Well, let's see that top deck game then. Okay, so next turn we can Drowner the Servandham and then shuffle it away. So yeah, new sets are just good for me. Ideally, I come up with like good decks. Those get a lot of views. Or you can throw clickbait titles on and those also get a lot of views. Doesn't actually matter if the deck is good or not. Like early access events and like new cards are always very good from a content creation standpoint. For you guys though, yeah, it's a lot. And also I don't mind spending the money because it's honestly not that much money in the grand scheme of things. For me, take this free block. 5/6. It's not lethal. This is all fine with me. But I totally understand where you're coming from. But generally, like, metas don't change that much the more sets are released, right? Every subsequent set impacts the meta less. So hopefully, even if a lot of sets are released, hopefully they don't impact your life too much. Okay, so we have to Drowner here, basically. Maybe we can get a map token off. You can still get in there. I think we have enough blockers for everyone else. Get the flyers in there. What's up with that? What permanent do you want to kill here? Do you have raise the pass now? No, I don't think so. Okay. Probably just the lifelink is fine. Kaito seems very decent. I'm happy to draw that next turn. Which means we actually want to shoot the Vondham, I think, instead of Drowner. So we have plenty of mana next turn. We hope this last card does not raise the pass, though. Oh, it is. They're looking through the graveyard? Really? You got it? You top deck it? That's brutal. No. Okay, so we have a couple options here. We could kill the Zealot now, which I think is probably very good, right? And then we just double block the Servandham. And then we can Kaito in and just lock down Servandham. I think that is the way to do this. Get the lifelink here. We eat this one, we take 2, it's okay with me. Drop to 4. Painland still okay. Drop to 3. I think this is all okay. Go up 2 life off the lifelink too, right? To 6. Bounce the Siren back. We can leave the bat to block. I mean, they know Kaito's coming. I don't know if we need to trade off the Preacher since Kaito's coming anyway. If they do this, they kill the bat. Yeah, maybe we just do it like this. Okay. Bring you back. I think we're just locking down Sir Vondam. As opposed to the draw, another double block. Nah, that's fine. We'll lock this guy down. Okay. Bat blocks the 1/1, okay. They top deck, raise the pass, so we'll just go fuck ourselves. No! Okay. They didn't even get that many surveils for it. That sucks. They also drew a second, and they have a second Bondham, I guess, out of the graveyard or something. I don't know. Wasn't really paying attention. Alright, I mean, that's pretty much game. We have no sweeper to deal with this. I think this is a really bad matchup for us. We'll take this free block. Thanks, dude. You can sack it anyway. I don't even know if we need to continue this game. I don't think we can really beat this. Can we beat this? From 5? No, not really. Not really, right? Not really. What would really do it, right? Nothing really. I think we're just about dead. I think we're pretty much dead either way. We're up top deck, but yeah, we're gonna get there eventually, I guess. It's too much, right? We have 5-ish blockers, really 4 if you double block. So then block, 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 block. Nah, it's too much. I think we're dead no matter what. We get a little bit of life off the bat, but I don't think we're getting there. It's not good. So let's double block someone, right? Probably lethal anyway. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go up 3. Take 7. Go up 3. Go to 1. They sack some creatures and then scale the Servandum anyway. I just don't think we're going to win this game. I think it's just too much for us. They scaled the Servandum here, which means we don't even trade with it. So I think it's just too hard to win. Without a sweeper or a Star Cage, like, I think this is a really bad matchup for us. I played this one once in my practice warm games. It's tough. It's tough. As soon as they draw raise the pass, there's just no way you can overcome a wide board state like that. Anyway, yeah, so I don't really have a problem with it. It's generally good for me and keeps me entertained because I get bored easily. So I like new cards, but I understand if you're just like a casual player and they keep coming in all the time, feels like a lot of money. I could see that. The point I was trying to make though is that yeah, if you have a good deck, in theory it shouldn't change that much because every subsequent new set should impact standard less and less and less unless they truly go hard with power creep. So no, it's okay. Opponent goes first. Great. We'll keep this. It's okay. I don't know when the Restless Reef will get down. Gorehound again. Ooh, this is a really bad matchup for us. It really is. Okay. Well, here's a 1-mana Death Toucher. This is interesting because we can actually cast stuff out of the graveyard if this guy sticks around. I don't know how realistic that's going to be, but it is possible. And they have the Dream Curve, Gorehound 1, Voice of Victory 2. They've been the Sephiroth. Just not great for us. I guess that means they already have the next one in hand. So we're in the same pickle as last time. If we want to play the Drowner, it has to be on our turn. Trade with Sephiroth. No, there's nobody good down there. Okay. Could double block the Gorehound. It's okay. Sure, cannot cast. So I think they go land Sephiroth here. Now they have nothing good to sack. Okay, Sage. Now they have something to sack for next turn. Tight on block 2. Unfortunately, they have easy blocks across the board. Very rough for us. I mean, they're happy to block everything, right? So I think it's nothing here. Tough matchup back to back. We basically cannot beat Raise the Pass unless we happen to have a counterspell. A very tough matchup for us. I wonder if we can check our win rate, actually. We go Dimir Midrange. I bet it's super low. And then archetype matchups. No data available? Let's see. Let's see what our lowest rate matchup is. Orzhov Sephiroth is 4th from the bottom, 44%. So it's not that different from 50%, but it's still tough. I think we want to block the voice if we can. We'll just let everything else through for now. That card's just too good at facilitating everything. They do flip the Sephiroth, but like, what are we gonna fucking do, right? Just let that guy through every turn? We can tap down Sephiroth, take a block, I guess, is the next thing we're doing. They still have the emblem, though. Like, this is all just terrible, right?
Just in time to save the day. You're not going anywhere.
Because you might as well attack. Yeah, they keep their fly around. There's nothing to be done here. Nothing to be done. This game's lost.
I fought so hard.
I think I'm done. I think I'm done. I honestly don't think we can win from here. I think the moment we saw their color pairing and they went turn 1 Gorehound, turn 2 Voice, I think it was basically over. I think it's really hard for us to ever beat this deck in general, but to be on the draw versus that, I think it's just not happening. Sun City Magic says, love your videos. Everyone has to stop calling this a Boros deck. It's a mono red splash white. Yes, those are the colors, but it's not a Boros deck. Okay, I mean, I understand what you're trying to say, but if it's Boros, it's Boros. If the colors are Boros, it is a Boros deck. What you're trying to say is, no, I want my true Boros themed, you know, I don't know, equipment deck or whatever that legendary, some legendary Boros creatures in there to make it feel like Boros. No 1-drop, but I don't think it's worth mulliganing. I have to wait a turn to play any black cards. It's the Might deck. I've yet to play against this. Start here. I guess we should have actually started with Verge just in case we hit a basic swamp. Mono green. Not really curving out per se. I don't know if they're going to play Hexproof or not. We don't actually want to kill the Hydra. I think we'll bat here. Oops. Oh my gosh. No, it just happened. I don't think we need to kill any of these cards just yet. Giant's Growth. Creature or land card. Put it onto the battlefield, tap as a land. Otherwise put it into your hand, then shuffle. +1 counter on target creature you control. It deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. Okay, sure. I guess that's the one. It will give them the big Giant's Growth Wombo combo, and then they're out of gas, and hopefully with one more land we can zap someone. It's a lot of damage. I'll give you that. It's a lot of damage. We'll take it. Down to 8, no problem. Swamp off the top. Should be easy. It's a lot of treasure they can make. Okay. So we can shoot the one and then tragic the other. Is that a waste? They can't even attack into us. I guess they could pump it up big? That's fine. Oh, they got the Veil? Damn, dude, there's a Veil. That's okay with me. We'll still tragic trajectory this guy. -2, -2. Should not get any treasure out of that, right? Okay. To 6. It's a land. It's another might. I don't think that matters that much. +X. Okay. I think we Cecil trade. Escape Tunnel makes something unblockable, right? Target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked this turn. So you do that first, and then you attack with both? I don't think it's an issue still, right? Like, worst case, they get in for 3 unblockable damage, right? We'll see if they burn the Escape Tunnel or not. If they top deck Giant's Growth, they do win. Okay, that's pretty good for them. No attacks. We have the Kaito. We could play Kaito and just draw and force them to attack into us. Death Touchers are still very good blockers. The Preacher's not a bad attack, honestly. We get a blocker anyway, right? It takes a lot to actually kill it. If we lock down the 2/2, how good is that? +2 plus, so that'll be a 5 whatever, a 5 whatever attacking in. Definitely would kill Kaito. That could be okay. We trade it with a Cecil. Or we can just take the draw here. I don't think we lose off of that. What's going on? If they attack with everything, we go block, block. They hit for 5. 6 damage. We drop to 1. I'm still going to draw here.
My eyes are as sharp as my sword.
Probably don't need the next Siren. I think Preacher's good in general. A land would be even better, but we'll see. Let's make Paw Patch unblockable. Still, it's only 5 damage to the face. They do nothing. Okay. Well, that's pretty good for us, I would say. Feels like we're relatively close to escaping now. If they do nothing, then that's quite big. We get some more lifelink blockers. Get a little bit higher off the bat. Play a bunch more blockers on our side. I think digging is fine with me now. 1 land, not so bad. 3, 4. Actually, we have no use for that, do we? They're done. Yeah, okay. We're kind of close to getting there for sure. Yeah, I see what you're saying. If it was true mono red splash shelter by ghosts, I might agree with you. I would say it's mono red splash white. That's what I've called it in the past. But if it's playing 4 copies of Boros Charm, it's a Boros deck. If it's playing 4 copies of Lightning Helix, it's a Boros Burn deck. If you're playing Boros Charm, And anything else. I think you count as Boros deck. I understand what you're trying to say. But, yeah, it's still Boros. Cade, Wolverton, came for the magic, stayed for the Love Island. Good. I'm glad. That was a random set of experiences. Little Pink Ears. All right, probably last game of the day. We're on the play. Oh my gosh, we're on the play. Thank the sweet baby Lord Jesus. Pay 2 life. It's a Cecil. Okay, I doubt they have a response here. Bat it up. Oh, it's this combo deck. I hate this deck. Nowhere to run, I guess what we have to take though. They don't have black mana, do they? They'll have to consult the star charts and just try to hit it here. Okay. Go ahead and Kaito in, I guess. I think they're just going to consult here. Alright, so the question is... Damn, we'll do one more. Have we learned our lesson against this deck? They didn't hit black mana in the top 2 cards, and they're just out of there, I guess. Or any land, maybe? Something like sure. Working Class Hero says, you're one of the few content creators that I try and catch every video. It's greatly appreciated that you do these best of 1 conversions and breakdowns. Any chance of seeing you try Dimir Mid/Tempo? There's a chance. There's a small chance. Splatter responds, same. I get everything I need, losses included, good commentary, useful info, and interesting banter. Glad you guys enjoy. Ya. All right, the true final boss. On the play again. Let's go. Lots of pain lands. I'm not gonna complain. Yeah, we could probably get this in. Construction going ham, super loud. I like that. I don't have a good solution for that. It almost does not penetrate my bedroom walls, but the front door that's made of wood, the sound just comes right through. And I don't really mind for me, but it's probably not so good for like filming. And I don't know if I should buy like a giant door-shaped object to, I don't know, try to block that somehow. I don't know. It feels like I probably should, right? For the quality of the channel, for the viewing experience. Okay. I think we'll just Tragic Trajectory this guy. Well, we can get an attacker in there. Working towards Curiosities. What are they? I don't even know what this guy is. I don't always zap this thing immediately, but it feels like they want to ramp into like Yuna or something. I don't know. Depends on the deck, right? I think early in the video I addressed why I don't quote-unquote shoot the bird. And the answer is in the mono green or cruel landfall decks, like that's just not where your removal spells need to go. They need to go somewhere else. But with this deck, I think they're trying to ramp into something. It's not super clear what. I still think it's Yuna. I think it's going to be Abzan/Red. Abzan/Naya Yuna. No idea, man. No freaking idea. Take those free draws. Okay, it's a lot of Surveil. Like, I guess technically that's an enchantment they can get back. I'm still thinking Yuna. What does this card do? This isn't even a card. 4 mana 5/5. Whenever this creature attacks, you may mill 2 cards. Whenever one or more land cards are put into your graveyard from your library, put them onto the battlefield tapped. Okay. Is kind of that crew is crew an activated ability? Activated or triggered ability? Can we just shut that down? Or do we just take all the draws? If they're gonna beat us, it's some crazy wombo combo, right? So I think you just chill and you just hold the Tidebender. That's a nice pick too. I still think you just chill and hold Tidebender here. Like if there's a way to beat us, it's gonna happen right now. And if not, we just shoot the Sheriff, whatever blocker they have, and swing for 6. Activated, what is this? Activated or triggered ability. Okay, so we could counter this, but put a cave to gain 4 life. I'm still not worried about that. It's not a cave. Surveil. It's the battlefield tapped. Okay. Yeah, this is your last turn of the game. You gotta have something big here. That gains a little bit of life, and they have 1 mana open. Still not enough to deal with this. Sure. It's okay. I think we're still just flashing the curiosity. And we can still power up the sanctuary as well. So I don't think... Is that that's a cave? But also the battlefield tapped. Oh, these things coming untapped off the spelunking. Ah, shit. Well, I still think I'm not really concerned. Alright, finally they whiff. I didn't realize those two work well together. Lands you control enter untapped. Okay, this is okay. We still have second... Oh, geez, this combo goes crazy, right? I feel like I whiffed this pretty hard. I think we need to shut this down now. I should have shut this down like a million years ago, but whatever. This is my bad. Okay, we can still win. Just power up the sanctuary here, I think. Okay, that was my bad. We should. I didn't realize these two work together so well. That was really cool. I did not read Spelunking had them come in tapped. Otherwise, I would have realized it's like a pseudo infinite combo. They just need a way to keep drawing cards. We saw no card draw other than like Esper Origins. Can get a card off the top if you cast it back. That's very cool though. That's extremely cool. Okay, well, we'll leave it at that. Wrap up the video. We went probably under 50% today. Again, this is a very good deck, but if you win 56% of your games, you're just barely over a coin flip, right? So, yeah, it's just an unedited version, an unedited video, a classic unedited video. You're just not going to win them all. I was also on the draw an insane amount today, and you guys didn't even see all the warm-up games I did beforehand. So, yeah, in terms of what I think of the deck, and if I change anything from what I have here today, I still feel largely like I got most of it right. I definitely want Shoot the Sheriff in a lot of quantities in the deck. I think I'm happy with Preacher. I think Tidebender is cool in some games, but Preacher's just never bad. It's just never bad. And then, yeah, I don't know about Tragic Trajectory. I think it's probably still better than Into the Floodmaw in a lot of cases. I think it's okay. You know, there are a good amount of ways to trigger it. If you're really lucky with the Siren Map token, that's probably your favorite way to trigger it. Yeah, I think it's probably what I'd run though. So, yep, if you enjoyed today's video, you can like and subscribe and all that jazz. Leave a comment. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.